Hello guys and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make an animation like this in Blender. And guys, I wanna thank you for my 98 subscribers on this time. I am so happy about you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Like, we are going to get 100 subscribers. Thanks for your support to me, and don't forget to share my channel to other people and like this video to support me. And that's pretty much it. Let's get it started with the new scene. Okay, we will delete that default cube out, then shift A to add a UV sphere, then shade smooth. We don't want to add any geometry, any extra geometry on it. Okay, then shift A to add a plane RX 90 degrees, then enter to rotate it on the 90 degrees of X axis, then grab it on the Y axis by 1 meter. Click on 1 meter 1 on your keyboard, then hit enter. Then go to edit mode, then scale up your mesh on the X axis by 8 times, then enter. Why we did that, why we did this is, like, if we scale up this plane in the object mode, we will see something wrong. Let me show you. As you see here on the X scale is 1. As you increase the scale of 1, it will be crazy, as you see here. So we don't wanna get into trouble, so go to edit mode, then scale it on the x-axis 8 times. That will be good. And we will not subdivide anything like this, because we need our clothes simulation to be fine. We need square faces to work with clothes modifier. That looks better. But if we have like rectangle faces, we will get very many troubles on our clothes simulation. So Ctrl R to add loop cuts around 6 will be good. 6 loop cuts, then select all, right click, subdivide them again, enable this, then expand this subdivide option, then make it, I think 10 times will work. Yep, it's 10 times, make it 10 times. Then get back to object mode, then select, go to physics tab and enable where is closed. Yeah, closed. Then when you hit the spacebar, it will fall down because we haven't any force field. So add a force field wind, then rotate it on the x-axis by 90 degrees. That will work. Then Y, then grab it around here. Then our wind will not work with the strength of 1, so increase it to something like 225. Then when you play your animation, it will go this place, to the direction of wind. We wanna make this sphere as a collider, so select the sphere, add a collision physics, then when you hit the spacebar again, we will get our clothes falling down. To prevent that, we need to disable gravity. So to disable gravity, go to the scene properties panel, then disable gravity. Then when you hit the spacebar again, you'll see the magic happening. It's we are getting some clothes simulations, but we need to get more detail on this. Like, when you see this, they are intersecting, as you see here. To prevent that, go to physics tab, then select that, then under collisions, enable self collision, and now you will see you will not see any collision, any intersection between our cloth. Then we have a good color right here, but we wanna edit it or play around with it sometimes. The first thing we need to do is to decrease this vertex mass. The vertex mass means each vertex has the mass of 0.3 kilogram. As a cloth, it's so heavy, so we need to decrease it by half, so 0.15 will work good. Then don't play around with the stiffness value. We don't need to play around with it. The default values will work good under this damping, but we need to decrease tension to 0, then compression to 0, and leave shear and bending as they were. Sorry. Okay, now when you hit the space bar, you will get some that's not satisfying, obviously. So to add some satisfyingness, Control 1 to add a subdivision surface to your mesh or cloth. That will add more geometry and that will decrease your FPS. You will pay some FPS for that because many vertices are being calculated on this cloth simulation. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, after you did that, now we are being finished this animation, but we need to back it because we need more performance and smoothness in our viewport. After you are happy with your properties of your cloth, under the cache, bake that data to your disk. That will be more awesome and smooth on your viewport, and wait it until it finishes your baking. After it finished, it will play smoothly. The animation will be played smoothly, as you see here. Looks pretty good. Now we are getting to that shading system or shading part of the tutorial. Let's go to shading tab. I will use Eevee for real-time rendering engine. Then I will go to cycles after I finished my properties on Eevee. Select the cloth and add a new material. As you see in the previous in the first video, it's transmitting light. It's like a glass, so drag that transmission value to 1 and it will be transmissive, but you will notice that until you get that roughness value to something like 0, and you will see your reflections. Okay, after that we need to colorize it, so Shift A to add a converter color ramp, then connect the color output of the color ramp to the input of principal BSDF. After you did that, select one of the colors and change it to whatever you want, but I want to make this like blue. This one like something like this will be pretty beautiful. And add another key, then I'll change it to yellow. Feel free to choose whatever you want. It's your project. Then as you see here, we are seeing the most visible color in the color ramp right here. So to add that effect that you see, that you have seen in the intro, flip around the timeline Then after you get your beautiful frame, Shift A to add input, then pencil. This node will give you something pretty beautiful. As you connect this factor output of this node to the color ramp, you'll see the magic happening. As you see here, we are getting very beautiful effects. As you see here, to know how it works, Control Shift click on that pencil node. If you didn't get that effect, go to Edit, Preferences, then under Add-ons search for Node Wrangler, then enable it and you'll get it. Then as you see here, it works like this, but I personally I wanna edit this, edit something about this. As you see here, it's very reflective. There is no refraction in default on Eevee. To add refraction, go to settings of the material, go to materials tab, then scroll down until you get the settings drop down right here. Then enable screen space refractions. I think, yeah, the screen space refractions. Enable that. Then again, we will not see anything until we go to render view. Then enable screen space reflections, and again enable underneath it refraction. Then it will be able to refract light, and that will be awesome. If you want to use Eevee for the final render, you can, but I prefer cycles. And edit your close material as you want. After you finish that, go to render the view to set up your environment or environment lighting. First of all, let me give material for this. Add a converter color ramp, connect that. Then I want to match this colors to the class, so I will change the color to something similar to that we used to the color. That is so simple. Be creative and add whatever you want. Then add a input, then layer weight nodes. Then you can use two of nodes if you want friends. So as you see here, let me isolate this for a second. Let me enable that light, or look dev mode. We will use look dev mode. As you see here, friends here looks or works like this, while facing output looks like this, and I prefer putting this values on their original place, and they work perfectly. Then Alt H, oh sorry, again get back this your objects back, then go to render view, and we wanna edit or have an HDRI. I will use an add-on called Easy HDRI. I will put the link in the description if you wanna download it. Locate the folder of that you have HDRI on it. Then click on create world, and it will form a world and environment lighting. Then as you see here, we are getting very beautiful reflections, but I want different reflections. To see that, as you know, the Eevee end cycles are very different, so I'll change to cycles to see what's going on what will be going on that render result, and that looks too shiny. If you want to remove that background environment right here, if you don't want it, go to renders tab, then under fill, disable enable transparent, and all things will be gone. And you will get something beautiful, like you will get black background. If you don't want that, you should play around with the nodes, and I will not get deep on that. Okay, you can download this HDRI from the link in the description, and you'll get it. But I wanna change the reflection of this clothes, because it doesn't look like clothes because of its roughness. So make the roughness 2.2, and such thing like this will be very beautiful. So you can set up your camera as whatever you want, and then go to view, camera, lock the camera to the view, then you can move freely. After that, uncheck that, and you are ready to go to the rendering. So to render out this animation, go to output settings, output tab. Obviously I will increase the FPS to 30 or 60 frames per second to be like free and very satisfying to make it. Then select the file path that you want to output. Then I will change the file format to FFmpeg video. Then under the encoding, I will change it to MPEG-4. Then under the output quality, I will use perceptually lossless, and that will be very high quality. And then go to render and render animation. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, give the thumbs up, and don't forget to share with another people. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any suggestions and other stuffs that you want to tell me, the comments are there down there. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, I am happy. Good luck.